purpose of this video is to showcase how you can sign into Clever at home. To start, I recommend that you open a web browser. Personally, I use Google Chrome. However, Safari works fine, and I believe Microsoft utilities also work just fine as well. Up at the very top of your screen in the navigation bar, please clear out all of that information and type in clever.cusd.com and then press enter. At this point, you will be redirected to the Clovis Unified School District Clever sign-in page. Click the rainbow colored box that you see in the middle of the screen. After you click the rainbow colored box in the middle of the screen, you will land at a page like this. Now your child will probably protest and say, "Mom, that page is wrong. I've never seen that before." Or your child might protest and say, "Dad, that's wrong. We don't do it that way at school." And technically your child is correct. This is not the normal way we do things. The children are on the network when they're at school, and so they don't need to see a page that looks like this at all. However, this is the right page. This is where they're supposed to be. So come to the username and password area and use the standard username and password that your child always uses. You don't need to have an @ symbol, and you don't need to have anything after that @ symbol. It will actually populate all by itself. So type in your username. Make sure there are 3 digits at the end of your username. Your password is case sensitive, so make sure that you type it in correctly. Once those 2 pieces have been typed in correctly, you may click on the Sign In button. From here, you will be redirected to the Clever page. Here, you will see lots of resources. Now, your child's teacher might not direct you to use all of these resources, and that's okay. And some of these buttons might not work properly for your child. Maybe they're intended for older children or younger children, and that's okay too. Accelerated Reader works perfectly at school, but it's not going to work at home. Benchmark and MyHRW are the 2 ELA tools that we use for grades 1 through 6. Right here, you'll notice the McGraw-Hill Education app, and that will take you into your child's math book. If for some reason that app does not function properly, I tend to take children up to the Clovis Unified website up here at the top. See how I just clicked on that? Then it takes the children straight over to the Clovis Unified website. I click on Students, and then I click on McGraw-Hill Connect Ed. After clicking on that button right there, the children will be redirected to a box that looks like this. The same username and password that the children use to get into the computer and to sign into Clever is the exact same username and password that you will use right here in order for your child to access the math book. For all things Google, the children are supposed to click on this rainbow colored G in order to get in, and that will take them over to Google Drive. In order to access Google Classroom, click on the waffle and then click Google Classroom. If for some reason Google products are malfunctioning at home for you, you may head up to the top of your web browser, start a new tab, and then type in Classroom. After pressing enter on your keyboard, as long as you're using Google as your search engine, Google Classroom will be the very first thing that pops up. You can click on Google Classroom in order to enter your child's Google Classroom space. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this tutorial. I hope you and your child enjoy all that Clever has to offer.